MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star, Yasiel Puig, as we are.
66, Yasiel Puig.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses 1-2. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
To short, to his left, VR, and a good throw gets him, one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep in the contest last night. In there, no balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Bandy has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Aguilar is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're catching a hot pitcher today. He's won his last 3 outings that he's been on the mound, walked away with the W. Team's playing good behind him, and he's giving them a chance to win games.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Arrieta's ready. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to center field. Broxton is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air. Shaw just to the left of the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Domingo
Striding
Santana.
in, Domingo Santana, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Arrieta into the windup. First pitch on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Standing in, Jake Arrieta. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The pitcher number 49, Jake Arrieta.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
The 0-1 delivery. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Misses, ball 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Set to deal on 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cage, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Jesus Aguilar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready on 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So coming to the plate, Zach Davies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle
Digging
Schwarber.
in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. On the ground softly towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about
5.
that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hits this one hard the other way. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Arrieta gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Hit on the ground to short. VR takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch to right field. Santana on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In there, 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Domingo Santana, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Arrieta gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig,
Leading off for the
a
Cubs,
hit in 2
the
tries
right
so
fielder,
far.
number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more
Now
aggressive.
batting,
He's dominated them
center
early
fielder,
in counts and throughout the whole game.
Giancarlo
Maybe they've
Stanton.
changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Puig rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Here's Chris Bryant now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jeanette in foul ground. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Jason Hayward now. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Jesus Aguilar.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Hey, when the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Eric Sogard will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Sogard.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Malone is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Tommy Malone.
Digging in once again, Jake Arrieta. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Jake Arrieta.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana moves over. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson Contreras.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
In now is Yasiel Puig. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. Previously against Tommy Malone, 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. And he pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
I like the high fastball 0 and 2. Now I know he's sitting 1 and 2, but just showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
They got shut out yesterday, and it wasn't pretty. Even though it's taken them a little while to get their first run here, at least they're on the board.
Travis Shaw is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Whoa, hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Now the skip. On his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Corey Knebel. Now playing right field.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Falling for it, Neuenhuis. 1 out. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Broxton will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Second baseman,
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Rizzo rounds third and is striding for home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Here's Javier Baez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Nieuwenhuis ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself. And his teammates are pumped up as well.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Carlos Torres is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Catcher.
Ball 1.
Bandy.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping in, Kirk Nieuwenhuis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in and looking for more,
5,
Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
The 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. In now is Yasiel Puig. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Yasiel Puig.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His career line against Carlos Torres, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Textbook hitting, man. My old coach would be proud. Breaking ball, you take it the opposite field. Nice job.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Broxton ranging back, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 22 on the year, and it's now 7-4.
Well, any insurance run you can put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Fouled back.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
the left fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against Carlos Torres comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 4. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Hernan Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a high strike there, 0-1. Arrieta's got his target. Here he comes, 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Into the box, Jet Bandy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just misses with a curveball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Jake Arrieta picks up his team-leading 13th win, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.